Hi, everybody. It's Maxine Dugan wanting to do a beige courtesy announcement for the Sex Worker Nation. We're going to have a legal self-defense workshop for all people that work in the sex trade of all types, all capacities, our clients, as well as supporting organizations. This legal self-defense workshop is going to be focusing on the education about how the solicitation of prostitution law is enforced. It'll be focusing on some digital self-defense, how to keep your devices secure, and more importantly, about the new law that was just passed called AB 379. So AB 379 says that you can be arrested with loitering with intent to purchase a commercial sex act. And I know that's a big, huge mouthful, but we're going to look at what the text says in that law. And we're going to be reviewing how that law could be enforced, given that this law is supposedly targeting our clients, but the over vague language of commercial sex act means that they could be targeting clients walking into a strip club, walking into other legal types of businesses, spas. We know that when they're targeting our clients, they're targeting us, that the surveillance on us, leads them to the clients. And given that we have Super Bowl coming up in San Jose, which is where our workshop is going to be held on Sunday, November 9th, we want to make sure that the community is informed about, all the sting operations that are going to go on around that Super Bowl, leading up to that Super Bowl in February of 2026. And because Homeland Security traditionally is involved in those sting operations, they call them human trafficking operations, we're really concerned that this new deportable crime that the Democrats at the state legislature have passed will result in people being deported and disappeared. It just doesn't matter if you do have legal citizenship, because what we've seen in other states is that, or even here in Los Angeles, they are just taking anybody they can get, regardless of, if people have any type of legal status or not. So we're just super concerned. We want to warn the community. We want to train our community. We need to warn our clients. We need to warn other workers and just basically the general public that this bad law is going to be enforced upon anybody under the guise of rescuing human trafficking victims. But really, it's just the old prostitution sting operations. And but now it's a new deportable crime. So I hope that you can join us. Loitering with intent to commit a commercial sex act can mean, them scoping out your private incall, your legal business, like your strip club, your, whatever type of licensing you might have. If the cops decide like, oh, there's a commercial sex act, whatever that means, going on, whether it's legal or illegal, it doesn't really matter. This law does not distinguish between that. It looks like they're definitely going to be targeting our clients. And so we just want to warn everybody that this bad law is coming. We know that targeting our clients means surveilling us, that we're going to be under all this surveillance. Even though we can't be arrested for loitering with intent to purchase a commercial sex act, we can still be arrested for prostitution. So, it's the Wild West again, which is super dangerous right now in the state of California because of all the enforcement that is going on with the Border Patrol and ICE and Homeland Security, especially leading up to the Super Bowl. We're super concerned about our community, and so we invite everybody to come out to our legal self-defense workshop on Sunday, November 9th. There is a link there on the flyer. I'll put it in the show notes on YouTube. I'll put the link to the registration. You can use the QR code to register. So we can look forward to meeting you and, working together to stay safe in our community.